Hi, everybody. My name is Zeb Welborn with the Chino Valley Chamber of Commerce. We're trying something new to try and help and support businesses during this coronavirus. We really want to promote the businesses that operate within the Chino Valley and that are members of the Chino Valley Chamber of Commerce. So we sent out an email to all of our members asking them if they would like us to shoot a video with them like this, where we're talking about their business, or we're either talking about how they're helping others in our community, how they're handling the coronavirus, how they have leveraged the chamber to grow their business, their kind of path and their story about how they've built their business. And there's one more, which I can't remember. But we did send it out through email, so everybody has, so all of our members has an opportunity to participate in this. This is our first one that we're doing. So we're very excited to have Barbara Hale from Sycamore Academy is going to be talking to us about how they've handled the coronavirus in this case. So let me give a brief introduction to Sycamore Academy and the great work that they do. They just joined this year, and so we're excited to have them as a member. So here's a little bit about Sycamore Academy. Sycamore Academy of Science and Cultural Arts is designed to prepare a diverse TK through 8 student population for secondary education, college, careers, and global citizenship by providing each child with the knowledge, critical skills, and fundamental dispositions to become a self-motivated, competent, lifelong learner. To be fully educated and prepared for the 21st century, every child must construct and communicate knowledge, display personal and social responsibility, work collaboratively with others, and reflect consistently on his or her growth as a learner. They've also been very helpful since they've joined the Chino Valley Chamber of Commerce in terms of providing support. So they helped us out by creating an interactive activity for the State of the City for Chino Hills. They were there at our new member mixer. And so with that, I want to thank Barbara for coming on and doing this. Barbara, we're excited to hear about your thoughts on, I hear that you guys have done some innovative things about ways to kind of pivot during this coronavirus. And that's really what I'd love for you to share with our audience here today.
Great, thank you. Thank you for having me, Zeb, and I appreciate you taking the time to do this for members. Sycamore Academy is a site-based program that's really highly collaborative and does a lot of hands-on work. So we moved a highly collaborative, hands-on program into distance learning in about 48 hours. We got the notice on Friday that we had to shut down, and on Monday and Tuesday, we were distributing Chromebooks to every single student. And by Wednesday, our teachers had classes up and running where students participated live in Zoom rooms, in classrooms with their regular teacher for 4 hours every single school day from that point forward. Our teachers have really been innovative with making sure that students are engaged in the continuing academics and supporting parents who suddenly became teachers. And they're helping them a lot with the mental health support that they need as they transitioned into being parent, teacher, counselor, recess supervisor, craft provider, etc. Not only did we assist in connecting our families that didn't have internet with internet, but we also provided for those parents that didn't want their students on the internet doing the distant learning that way. We provided them with hands-on resources. We don't really like packets, but we gave them some paper worksheets and then some written directions on a array of activities. And we've been posting PE lessons so that students can still get workouts within their own home. And then on top of that, the specialized services. Students still need speech services, occupational therapy, counseling. We've also partnered with our families that are actually business owners in the Chino area as well. And we're making sure that we're sharing information from our families to our other families for services that they can provide to them. So we can all help each other stay as distant from the impacts of the COVID-19 as possible. Site principal talked with the principal, just like this, like a video interview, showed around the house. He's got an amazing coffee bar at his house, And that really helped with parents connecting with us on a personal level and things like that. We're shipping awards for a variety of challenges that we put out during these times, mailing the award to the kids so that they get it.
One question that I know a lot of people probably have is for elementary school students. I have a son who's 4, so he'll be coming into the TK through 8th grade situation. How are the teachers relaying that information to the students? Are they doing video interviews like this? Is it just those interactive activities? What is the interaction between teachers and students right now?
At our school, about 90% of our students are face-to-face in a Zoom room with students, teachers and students together for 4 hours a day. Trying to do Zoom classrooms as close to what we would see in a classroom as possible. There's still a distance. The teacher can't walk around and look at them and what work is. But our students are online, open video, so we can see each other's faces and help, read that body language. That's what we're doing.
And you mentioned you're kind of helping the students or the parents of the students. You're helping them kind of cope with all this stuff that's going on. Like, what's kind of something that you see most often with parents of students that have their kids now at home, which they didn't have before?
As an educator, I love the fact that we're getting emails saying, you have no idea how much we appreciate you. Maybe because the child's frustrated, maybe because the child needs something different, all these things. And so when that happens, parents are sending messages to teachers or to administrators explaining what they're seeing. And then we're giving them guidance on this is what we would do. And we're going to be a much tighter organization. Much more collaborative and much more trusting of one another when we're talking about how we help a child progress.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot of people are like much more appreciative of educators while this is going on and the things that are happening. So that's interesting to hear you say. For businesses, from a business perspective, you've transitioned this pretty quickly. We're on the ball with it. What advice would you give to businesses that are facing those challenges? I mean, what are something that you used that you can use to help other people?
Well, I think the two main things are, as a proprietor, you can listen to the feedback of your clients and respond quickly. And I mean, you kind of look at it from a global standpoint for your business because you know what regulations you have to follow, you know what expenses you have to make, and you know how much capital you have in order to shift. And you can also look at things so you're not doing single term things. You can look at them longer plans. What things can you put into place during this that you might be able to extend upon when we do return to normalcy? That's just going to help your business. And for us, I think that our constant surveying, questioning, accepting of feedback, and adjusting our program is what really prepared us for this. We knew our clientele very well, and we knew what their expectations were. And when this came, that allowed us to have a lot of insight into the strengths and the weaknesses that we were going to see as we transitioned, and that way we could shore up those weaknesses so we didn't have that problem. For small businesses, you're innovators. I mean, you started a business, you've got the ideas, you know how to make it work. So what do you need? Reach out to the people. We're all in this together. Reach out to the people that can provide you with resources or help you figure out that thing that's stopping you from generating revenue right now and those kinds of things. So will this have a long-term impact on us for enrollment, like going into next year? And we really had to take a good look at how we do that. So we shifted. So happy to help people with that. I can't say that we're the expert in our area, but we'd love to help local businesses move forward and recover when we are ready to start opening back up. So we just need to know, what can we do to help?
Okay, good. So let's talk about that from your business, just to kind of be open and transparent with everyone, and that because we're all kind of facing different struggles or challenges when it comes to that. What is do you foresee challenges from a business perspective for what you're doing? Are you guys anticipating loss in enrollment? I mean, what is that looking like for you? Do you have an idea on that?
So this conversation is a little bit weird for us because we are a charter public school. So our revenue is state-funded public education. We are right now are waiting for our legislators to figure out what it's going to look like for us. At the same time, there's other things you can do. I mean, fundraising, grants, partnerships with other organizations, so you can do some trading of services. So I can't really help a small business with the finance part because ours is a little bit different that way.
Thank you so much, Barbara, for coming on. I'm glad we had you guys on to do this for our first attempt at this. I hope to be doing this more. So if you're a member of the Chino Valley Chamber of Commerce and you want to participate in this, where we're doing a video just like this, and I'm interviewing you about one of those topics we talked about at the beginning, feel free to shoot me an email and we can get it on the calendar in the future. So thank you again, Barbara from Sycamore Academy. We appreciate your membership and all that you're doing in terms of innovating during this crisis and sharing those thoughts and tips with our businesses as well. So thank you very much.
Stay healthy. Thank you for having us.